When you are manifesting people or money, your circumstances do not matter. It's extremely important to remember and reframe that your circumstances have nothing to do with what it is that you're manifesting. Quick commercial, go to the top of my page, sign up for my Money Magic Workshop. It's completely free. There's gonna be a full class. I'm gonna show you how to make money on the internet without using your face, without having a product. Right now we're in multiple retrogrades, so I'm gonna show you how to make sure that your circumstances do not matter using your birth chart. I tell you guys all the time, you do not need to know how to read your birth chart in order to use it, in order to manifest with it, especially if you are looking for attraction, if you're looking for money, if you're looking for people. You do not need to know how to use your birth chart. You just need to follow the rules of your birth chart. I'm gonna give them to you in this video because it's very easy. Your circumstances do not matter. Your placements do not matter. You just need to understand exactly what your chart says, and I'm gonna give it to you in this video. So Penelope, for example, is here talking about having a complex with money. So we're gonna look at the money houses in the chart. All of the money houses are the 2nd house, the 6th house up here, and the 10th house up here. You'll know because it's gonna have one of these numbers in the center here. Guys, always use a circle chart when you're listening to my videos. I'm literally just making sure that you understand what the fuck I'm talking about. If you see a box with numbers, go find the circle. If you're using CoStar, there's a circle part, go click it, you'll find this. So as you can see, Aquarius is the 2nd house, Gemini is the 6th house, and Libra is the 10th house. I'm gonna show you exactly what this person needs to do to get over their money complex. I'm gonna show you what you need to do to get over your money complex, and I'll show you what I did to get over my money complex. First thing is we need to figure out Aquarius. What does it mean? Guys, Aquarius is a fixed sign, meaning as long as you are determined, productive, and capable of following through reliably, you will be able to use and manifest with this part of your chart. If you're someone who struggles with being determined, productive, and capable of following through, you need to surround yourself with people who are like this. You need to program yourself to be more like this. You need to go and listen to some meditation tapes. You need to go and consume more of my content and really align yourself with these traits. Aquarius is not a water sign, it's an air sign, meaning share your ideas and process information intellectually. Share your ideas, meaning talk on social media, start the podcast, start the YouTube, go to networking events. You need to communicate a lot to a lot of people to use this, especially if you want to make more money. If you have a fear of going on the internet, remember your circumstances do not matter. Your circumstances do not matter. If you struggle with these things, you need to practice it until it becomes normal. Just like riding a bike, just like eating noodles and spaghetti, just like using chopsticks. The other thing to remember, guys, is the 2nd house, this house here, has more to do with work, income, daily routines, values, material possessions, priorities, habits, jobs, work, and ethics. So when you're figuring out which zodiac sign is in your 2nd house, you need to consider that your habits, your possessions, your priorities, your work are all gonna play into your money as well. Meaning if you have a fire sign 2nd house, which is Aries, Sag, Leo, you need to inspire and drive enthusiasm for other people. You need to inspire them to make more money. Even if you're doing computer science, you would be leading a team and inspiring them. If you have an earth sign 2nd house like me, you need to manifest results through practicality and productivity, meaning giving people step-by-step guides. Like I do business, so I do a lot of help with people, giving them a step-by-step clear instructions on what to do, how to do it, when to do it. All of these things are very important. If you're not that type of person, it's probably why you are having complex money issues. If you're a water sign 2nd house, 6th house, 10th house, you need to use your feelings and emotions in order to emote. Meaning you could be an actor, a singer, a dancer, you could be a healer, you could be any of these things that would allow you to tap into any of these areas that have to do with water signs. This is how you can navigate retrogrades as well, because once you know what house these retrogrades are landing in your birth chart, you can focus on these areas and get really great results. For example, in Penelope's chart, one of the key things that she needs to keep track of is retrograde here in Pisces, retrograde Actually, let's just go through all the retrogrades. Right now, Jupiter is retrograde in Taurus, Uranus is retrograde in Taurus, we have Mercury retrograde, Black Moon Lilith retrograde, we have South Nodes retrograding, Pluto's retrograde in Capricorn, and Saturn's retrograde in Pisces. I'll break down what all this means in a second. So for Penelope, we need to look at the Taurus Jupiter retrograde, which means fifth house. Fifth house, she's having a retrograde, which means right now it's time for her to be focusing on romance, love, affairs, play, creativity, fertility, joy, childlike spirit, Figure out in your chart, where do you have Taurus retrograde for Jupiter? It doesn't matter where your Jupiter is. It matters where you have Taurus in your birth chart. For example, I have it in my second house, so I'm focusing more on all of these topics for the next 4 months. You can do the same exact thing with Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde has to do with your communication and your plans and your practicality and your travel. So as you can see, Penelope has it in her 9th house. And the 9th house represents travel, wisdom, philosophy, higher education, law, religion, cross-cultural relations, learning, ethics. Which means this is a great time for her to take advantage of all of these topics and use them to her advantage during Mercury retrograde or during any retrograde that's going to be happening in Virgo. The planet matters, but it's more about taking action. Like I said before, your circumstances don't matter. It's what is it that you actually want to accomplish. I see so many people say they have money blocks and they have money complexes and challenges, but in reality, if you are selling something and you're talking about this thing, people are going to show up. People are going to buy it, especially if the thing helps them. So when you say complex, it could really just mean that you're making money more complicated than you need to because maybe a relative taught you to do something like this and you're perpetuating this story that is not even true. I've definitely noticed a lot of people overcomplicate and complex money and how it works. So before we even dive into any technicalities, it's mindset, guys. Like making money is mindset, allowing yourself to step into alignment with your own money or spending less money or making more money is all mindset. And once you make this shift, it's going to allow you to actually have the identity of someone who makes a significant amount of money. To learn this and more, go to the top of my page on TikTok or Instagram and sign up for my upcoming Money Magic workshop where I will be breaking down how to make money on the internet with no website, no face, and no product.